Hello, YouTube family. It's time. The big hair, the curls, the scoop. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. Are you ready? Because it's not cute not knowing. Let's give a hug. Toya's not here today because Toya wasn't feeling good. So I'm left to carry it on my own. There's a lot of stuff, so come on in. Kirk Franklin, the gospel star, is trending. His amazing documentary, and you can find it on YouTube. A Father's Story. Oh my gosh. I was in tears. I was in tears watching this. You know, we see Kirk Franklin and the gospel songs and the stomping around and the positivity. He opens up like never before about the pain that he's been carrying all of these years. He was abandoned as a baby and he was later adopted. He's 53 years old, and for the first time he met his dad. 53 years old, you've been living, and you just meet your dad. His dad, there were rumors that this man, they look alike, from the ears to the face. So he decided to take a paternity test. And so did Kirk. And it was 99.9999. This man is his father. They took it twice. They meet for the first time. It was emotional because it's almost like, what do you say to someone? You're 53. You're my dad? He says he did not know that Kirk's mom was pregnant. That he was like, I was young. They were teenagers. He was like, now this is the trippy part. Kirk's mom said that man is lying. He's not your dad. The mom is a problem. The mom is a problem. Y'all watch it. Y'all gonna be like, that mom. And the aunt, when the aunts, I was like, that's your problem right there. What this documentary shows, you see Kirk Franklin in his pain, but you see the relationship with his father, then you see the relationship with Kirk's firstborn. See, dysfunction can go from generation to generation. And if you're a teen parent, not knowing you have a teen, it goes like this. So to see this reconciliation between Kirk and his dad, Kirk and his son, because they needed to mend that relationship, and all because didn't know. It's powerful. It's on YouTube. I want to know what you guys think. I was in tears watching this. You're watching the pain and Kirk saying that he always felt broken. Because when you're abandoned, that carries with you. But now he sees where he's from and his legacy. Because he went through a tough time when he was a teen. He was kind of wow. Amazing. Kirk Franklin, it's on YouTube. Sherri Shephard looks great with her breast reduction. You know what, everything is aligning because her breasts were like out there and the shape looked weird. Child, Sherri looked so good and showing it off, and the breast reduction, she had it done in early to mid-July, and it takes a little bit to heal because it's such a sensitive thing. But yeah, Sherri Shephard, they changed the time in Philly and ain't tell nobody. Comes on at 11 o'clock in the morning on Fox 29. But Sherri, check her out. She looks great with that breast reduction. I think we're finding out why Jeezy and Jenny Ma divorced. Yesterday, I said, could it be her anger issues? Could it be the fact that she said, I don't want kids? It's hard to force people to have kids. Because if it ain't in them, it ain't in them. A lot of people blame their cultures. He's African American. She's Asian. A lot of people said it was her mother, her overbearing mother. Apparently, it was sexting. What's sexting, Auntie? That's when you take your cell phone and you're doing all kind of pornographic stuff and you send it to people. If you are married, if you're in a relationship, you don't do that. I'll explain. Who was she sexting? Mario Lopez with the dimples. Saved by the Bell. Access Hollywood. They worked together on the show, and they said that she was sexting him, sent him nude pictures that Jeezy found. This is why he filed. This is why he says his ear. Y'all know the song. Y'all never get back together. Irreconcilable differences, but it's broken and it can't be fixed. She was trying to go along with my husband, the author, father of my child. Jeezy shut all that down. Jeezy was like, we ain't together. We ain't been together in months. So this whole thing, and it was sad because what were they together? 2 years? Beautiful wedding? Beautiful child? Sexting? If you're married, you can't do it. If you're in a relationship, you can't do it. Because if your partner goes through your phone, and many people say, well, they don't know the code to get in. Trust me, people will find a way to get into your phone. And if you have these photos on your phone, I don't know, for fun, enjoyment, you just want to show that, it's going to get you in trouble. It's going to get you in trouble. Because when your partner finds out, they're going to hit the roof. You sending nudes out. You sexting and talking dirty to somebody over the phone. She probably want to be married to Jeezy. Because she says she like black meat, her dark meat on the side. Tamar Braxton. She says she's homeless after a car got broke into. She didn't live in a gated community, a regular apartment, where they say regular break-ins of cars happen. The thing that they showed that they got on their camera, a car pulled up to hers, and a bunch of people came out of their car, and they proceeded to rob hers. You can't keep anything in the car nowadays. You really can't, because thieves are everywhere. They are everywhere. They got out of that car like roaches. They just went all over the place and tore her car up. Tamar says she doesn't feel safe and she's homeless. But you got that rich white man, you saying. You're homeless. Where's your mama? Where's your sisters? You have to be homeless? Something is not right with this story, and it's a shame because she got a new song called Changed that's climbing up the charts. But here we go. Tamar, I want you to call your mom. I don't know what's going on with that boyfriend. Call your mom. There's no need for you to be homeless. You're way too talented. Actor Billy Miller, Daytime Emmy Award winner for The Young and the Restless. He was on General Hospital. I think someone say he was on All My Children. He had been acting in soaps for a while. He was in Suits. Suffered from manic depression. And when the people in The Young and the Restless said he's up there in heaven with Christoph St. John, the guy who played Neil, the black guy, he suffered the same thing. He committed suicide. Billy Miller, 43, his mother released a statement. He committed suicide. Country Wayne is on Netflix, A Woman's Prayer. I can't wait to see it. What I love about the internet sensation is he's using a bunch of profanity to get his point across. It's streaming now. I'm so happy for him. Little Kim, why does she look so drastically different on the cover of Ebony Magazine? Ebony Magazine is doing their little commemoration of hip hop. You got Rick Ross, you got Lil' Kim, but Lil' Kim is like, she already jacked up her looks and her face. She did. And I like him. She acted up though. Apparently, she wanted to be in charge of the photos, and she did all the photoshopping. We live in an age where people are doing too damn much with the Photoshop, and you be like, who this? Who this? Harper, who this? Looking. Readers started blaming Ebony. Child, Ebony's the new editor said, y'all ain't coming at us. She did that. That's how she wanted to look. Not a good picture. Leslie Jones, I was talking about her book. Well, I'm going through the book. It's called Leslie Jones. She had 3 abortions by the time she was 25. Leslie said she was using abortion as a form of birth control because she didn't know better. She said her mother had gotten sick and was very sick. She had no one to guide her. She said she had reached the point after the 3rd abortion that this is not a form of birth control. But then she said she wouldn't do anything different. Leslie Jones, we know her from Saturday Night Live. She's 56 years old. She talks about her time on Saturday Night Live. She talks about when her roles were limited, and it was like they didn't know what to do with her. I think one of the strangest castings, when they had her cast as Michelle Obama. And I said, y'all got to get some more black women on this show to deal with these. She talked about the time she took nude photos and someone leaked them. You gotta be careful with these photos. And then she talked about the racism that she suffered. The racism. Remember when she did Ghostbusters? The female version didn't do really well. Well, they came after her. They called her every name in the book. Y'all know how these keyboard gangsters are. They ready to call you out. And she talks about that. Vanna White said, show me the money, and she got it. Now, I'm going to find out how much money Vanna White get. She has signed a new deal with Wheel of Fortune. She will do the last year with Pat Sajak and the first year with Ryan Seacrest, who takes over next fall. But they weren't really treating her kindly in the money department, so she's been giving a significant raise. And Monique says, show me the money. She wants money from when she was on the Parker. She said her and Countess Vaughn were cheated from that show because today, if that show was, I don't know, late 90s, early 2000s, probably more like 90s, she said that they did not get paid. And now it's streamed everywhere. So she's like, show me the money. Her and her husband, Sydney, are back to making the videos. It's not cute, not knowing. We put a lot out there. Were you like this? Sexting. Some people may do it. It's their little personal thrill. You can't put that in the phone and you got a boyfriend or girlfriend. Can't keep that in your phone. People be going through the phone. Trust me, they have a chance. They may not admit it, but they're going to go through that phone to see what's going on. Tamar Braxton. Tamar, I need you to call your mom. This stuff, you're broke. Where's that man? Not that you need a man. You got to depend on the man. But if you got that man and he's with that man. Sherri Shephard looking great. Her breasts reduced. She looks amazing. And Kirk Franklin, can we keep him in prayer? Every time I've interviewed Kirk Franklin, it's been great. I love his attitude, his positivity. Let's keep him in prayer. That was a brave thing to reveal that, what's going on inside your own family. It's not cute not knowing. Now you're going to know. Subscribe to the channel. I haven't eaten today. It's a very bad habit I have. Subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. And hit that like button. And leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks so much for joining me. I am your auntie of pop culture.